The aroma of the perfectly seared steak filled the air as I sliced through it, letting the juices seep onto the plate. The restaurant was dimly lit, a soft hum of conversation blending with the gentle clinking of cutlery against fine china. It was a rare evening where I treated myself to something nice, a small moment of indulgence in an otherwise busy life. As I took a bite, savoring the rich, smoky flavor, a familiar laugh rang out across the room. A laugh I hadn't heard in years, but recognized instantly, light, airy, and laced with the same condescending undertone I had once grown used to. I kept my eyes on my plate, hoping it was just my imagination, but then the voice followed. "Well, well, I never thought I'd run into you here." I looked up, and there she was. Lisa, my ex-wife. She hadn't changed much, still radiating the effortless beauty that had once drawn me to her. Her dark hair was perfectly styled, her makeup immaculate, and her dress undoubtedly designer. But what caught my attention more than her appearance was the man standing beside her, his arm draped possessively around her waist. Ethan Cole. A name I recognized too well. He was a real estate mogul, a man whose wealth and charm had made him a frequent name in business circles. The very man Lisa had left me for. He was dressed in an expensive tailored suit, his Rolex catching the light as he adjusted his cufflinks, his smirk one of amusement and arrogance. Lisa glanced at my table, her eyes briefly scanning the single setting before settling back on me. Her lips curled into a smirk, and I could already sense the condescension in her tone before she even spoke. "I didn't expect to see you dining here. This place is a little out of your budget, isn't it?" Ethan chuckled beside her, shaking his head as if she had just told the funniest joke. "Come on, Lisa, don't be mean. Maybe he's celebrating something. Got a small promotion at his 9 to 5, huh?" I took another bite of my steak, chewing slowly, letting them wait in their own amusement. Their laughter didn't faze me. I had no reason to react, no reason to give them the satisfaction they were expecting. Instead, I wiped my mouth with the napkin, took a sip of my wine, and met Lisa's gaze with nothing but calm indifference. "You always did love steak," she mused, tilting her head. "Back when we were married, we could never afford places like this. Guess you're still dreaming bigger than your paycheck." I smiled, setting my glass down. "You know, Lisa, you always had a talent for underestimating me." Ethan smirked, clearly entertained. "Oh yeah? And what exactly have we underestimated?" Leaning back in my chair, I rested my arm casually on the table. "This restaurant," I gestured around. "I own it." Lisa blinked. The smirk on her lips wavered for the first time, her confidence momentarily shaken. Ethan, however, let out a short laugh, clearly unconvinced. "That's cute," he said. "You don't actually—" "I do," I interrupted, my voice even. "And not just this one. I own several across the city. This one happens to be my personal favorite, so I like to stop by and make sure everything runs smoothly." I picked up my fork, speared a piece of steak, and took another bite. And, of course, to enjoy the best steak in town. Silence stretched between us. Lisa's face, once smug, now showed the first signs of uncertainty. Her eyes flickered to Ethan, as if waiting for him to say something, but he remained quiet, his jaw tightening. "Well?" Ethan cleared his throat, forcing a strained smile. "That's impressive, I suppose." I raised my wine glass slightly. "Enjoy your evening. I'd offer you a discount, but something tells me you can afford it." Lisa opened her mouth as if to say something, but no words came. After a brief pause, she turned on her heel, tugging Ethan along with her. He muttered something under his breath, clearly irritated, but I didn't bother listening. I simply smiled, taking another bite of my steak. Some victories don't need grand gestures or heated words. Sometimes all it takes is a quiet, effortless reminder of just how far you've come.